Hi there, it's me, Epsilon Eridani. Welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life and the diagram again. So, after the few sessions, I have updated this diagram. Now we know that Blue and Cheren are roommates, and I also added the Battle Team membership with this BT circle. So in the battle team there are green, red, gold, blue, Hilbert, Sonia, Bea, Erika and Dawn. There should be 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, the 10th is Janine, or did I forget somebody? No, I don't think I did. Oh, and Samuel Oak has assistant Sonia. And is there anything else? Well, there are some other persons which I'm not sure how to get a connection, like Nate. Nate is, I think Nate is working for Samuel Oak, but I'm not sure. He hangs out at the research center. And also Bianca, I think, is some kind of assistant to Professor Oak, but I'm not sure, so I don't have this graph itself here. Okay, so in the mysteries, we know now how to buy Pokeballs and items, so I crossed it out and we can take it out. And also we know now who are Green's roommates, so we can take those out. Also, when I can catch more Pokemon is also resolved. So there are 5 mysteries remaining, but I think there are a few more if I remember correctly. Okay, I'll have to think about it. What are the new mysteries which have replaced the old ones? So next question is, where can I catch dragons? Because I have so much investment on dragon Pokemon. I kind of need. I want the dragon type. It's one of my favorite types in the games. Second question is, why there are frenzied Pokemon? We were attacked by, first of all, the Absol and then by the Lopunny horde. So let's take this. Why did Absol appear out? By replacing it by this, why there are frenzied Pokemon question here. And I think these 6 are the mysteries which I want to find out the answer to. There is probably something more which I just cannot remember myself what I was talking about. Also, I gave some subtitles to these guys. So like Bea is emotionless or tries to be emotionless. She was like, there's no way you can see any resemblance of emotion in my face, and then we found it, and she was like, shit. Erika is super rich, and because she mentioned like, maybe I could use like 2 million, 3 million for this Quadra Clash, no biggie. And Dawn is super nervous. She is rather cute and stumbles on her words. And I think that's it for this updated graph. There's also another homeroom group, but I don't think I have enough information to have it here in this graph at this point. Yeah, so that's my situation. So if you have any odd jobs for me, I'd be right chuffed if you let me know. Chuffed? What is chuffed? I never heard this word. Okay, note to self. Check the dictionary what is chuffed. Yeah, this is starting splendidly. On the first screen, I see a word that I don't recognize. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen, but I'll keep you. I'll remind you and keep. I mean, keep you in mind. I'll keep you in mind. Sorry, is what I meant to say. Sorry that I can't think of anything I could hire you for. Okay, yeah, continue being cute, Dawn. Everything's good. No need to worry about that. Just, mind me in keep. Hehe. This is physically painful. Maybe I should step in, or not, or I could just listen to this conversation because this is amusing. So don't step in. Let's listen. What happens? I just since we are on the battle team together, I thought I'd mention I just really need to get some money quick, or else in 5 months. Did someone say money quick? Huh? Oh, yes, I... Fantastic! Boyoing! Sonia, you and I, we are going to rule this school. You know what we are surrounded by. Students? What? Money? Paintings? Huh. Yeah, they are probably worth something too. Maybe I should steal. No, not that. I'm surprised you haven't thought of it first, actually. We are surrounded by thick, oversized, bulging wallets. Yeah, everyone except me. And Sonia. I don't... Everyone in this school is filthy rich, besides you. And it sounds to me like you might appreciate a little redistribution of assets. Alright, so let's start a revolution. Are you trying to get me to join in a campus political group? Yes, I am. It's called social democracy. It means that the tax system will be progressive and... No, what are you talking about? Not even. Politics is the small man's game. I'm not sure what you mean. I think it's the opposite, but okay. They can paint the car any color they want, but it's the people with the money who decide how it drives. Okay, so you're talking about oligarchy, in other words. So what, is Unova an oligarchy? Well, I mean, United States is, but I don't think this Pokémon is so bad, right? I'm so lost. Yeah, you're on a tangent, Gardenia. So, if this is not formation of the student wing of the Social Democratic Party, then what are you talking about? Then it's a good thing I found you, Sonia. I'm offering you my hand in collaboration. I'm the only self-made woman in this entire school. Okay, Gardenia, you're not saying anything. You're just hyping up. This is about money, this is about justice, this is about democracy. If you join me, we will rule the school and we can do anything we want, and because you are a good person, good things happen to good person. Look, this is exactly this empty talk, which feels good, but has no substance. So, it makes me think you are a con artist, Gardenia, to be honest. So, stop bullshitting here. And what is your offer? What is your pyramid scheme here? You're asking money so that she can make more money? Is that right? So if that's true, you can get some more money by this kind of scheme. Why aren't you doing it yourself? Why aren't you inputting all your money to it? Huh? Are you begging money from this poor person instead? What is your deal here? Everyone else, their mommy or daddy's money. I'm here because I raised the funds myself and worked hard for it for over a decade. Okay, Gardenia. How do you know you're special? How do you know other people didn't work for their money? Right? I mean, there are some people who are rich, like the Leaf is rich, Dawn is rich, Erika is rich. But what about everyone else? I don't think you have access to intelligence agencies, so you can see the monetary information of all the students. Well, if you have, then that means you're a government spy, and I should expose you to the school. Wait, if you're a government spy, the school would know and would tolerate it? Okay, whatever. I'm getting too deep on my conspiracy theories, but at the very least, Gardenia, if you're not a foreign agent or domestic agent, whatever, or a spy, you're a con artist. You must be very proud, but I don't see. Take it from this self-made woman, Sonia of the battle team. There are a dozen different ways you could make the money needed to pay off your tuition before the deadline. The answer is crime. I have here a telephone. I'll dial here at a number. You have to sell these penny stocks, right? And just hype the stocks and make them buy like 10,000 Pokémon dollars of this penny stocks of this useless company, okay? I'm not going to sell my body, okay? There are 11 different ways you could make the money needed. Like penny stock selling, scamming people. Banking! I've got a little bank myself, the Felicity Bank, that I decided to run out of the goodness of my own heart for all Koboka students. So, what happens when you declare yourself bankrupt? You take all my money, right? Right? No. Why would I invest in your shady bank instead of like, I don't know, big bank? Tired of wiping out one Pokemon dropping money on the way out? Afraid of getting into gamble battles against stronger opponents? This is the solution. Plus, there's an extremely generous interest plan attached. The more money you put in, the more I'll automatically deposit into your bank every day. Obviously, you can deposit or withdraw money from it whenever you want. I don't hold inconvenient customer unfriendly hours like the banks in town. Okay. So, I can withdraw the money at 2 AM. So if I come knock on your door in the middle of night, you will give me the money, right? Or submit the money, whatever. How much to join? It depends how much you got. Okay, so you got 100,000. It will cost like 90,000, but since I am your pal, I'll give you a discount to 80,000. No, $75, we are good pals, right? This is how it works. I let you buy in for a modest $200 fee. You literally can't get a better deal than that. For the price of a Pokeball, I loop you into a deal with an almost guaranteed 1% rate of return every day. Okay. Actually, how would you feel about signing up for my yoga class? It's in Inspira, Natane Eternal Yoga. We could work on burning off some of that excess fat, eh? Okay, these are the two different things. You want to rip off the money to your bank and also to your bullshit class. I like my excess fat. Huh. And here I was thinking you just couldn't find a shirt that fit. Look. About the investment, well, YOLO, I want in. Let's put all our money to Gardenia, and then when she says bankruptcy, I lose the money, and then Red will be like this. I'm calling it right now. I will lose the money I will put into her. Gardenia. What? I can date you? But you're a student here, right? If not, maybe. You are a student, if I remember correctly. I think it's been a while since I saw him. Her. Okay, well, sure, not a problem with me. The more we all bank, the more we all get. Okay, so if we both bank, okay, why are you so angry? Okay, it's because I was listening in the conversation, right? Which was supposed to be private, I guess. Okay, so if we both bank, we should get 2% interest instead of 1, right? 200 Pokemon dollars. I'll pay that right now. Pleasure doing business with you. Ah, right. I'm not sure if I don't have any money on me. If I pay for you, will you pay me back? No, absolutely not. I need to get the money back. This is not a gift. I'm not gifting you 200. No, stay silent. Totally fine. When you get the money together, just fade me at the baseball fields. Righto, I'll keep that in mind then. Thanks for the hand. Hey, the invisible hand of the free market gave me a boost up. It's all right, I spread the love. Guys, I fell into a vase and I can't get out. Well, you fell like head first? I'm having a mental image here. And okay, I'll help you out, Dawn. Hello? Somebody? I guess this is my life now. Okay, I guess we didn't help her. Oh, anyway, I have a... Let's see, I can I socialize with persons? No, blue. You are heading out to the fields to train, when suddenly you see a spiky brown bush over the nearest hill. Approaching closer, you recognize the person attached to the bottom of it. Spiky brown bush, like the hair, which is garbage. Ah, great. Maybe I can try to turn just around and... Actually, maybe I should talk to garbage here a bit. I know I definitely can't convince him to lay off me. Hey, this music is rock. Wow. Quite a banger, I must say. But maybe I can at least try to see where he's coming from. I have heard this track. It's in Pedro Araujo's Pokémon The Red movie. Ah, nice choice, I must say, nice choice. Well, here goes nothing. Hey, Blue.
Oh, it's you! What do you want?
1,000 Pokémon dollars would be a good start. I'm in desperate need of money to pay my tuition here.
You've had enough damn handouts!
What do you mean? Can't you see I'm poor? Where are my handouts? Huh? I have nothing to show in my wallet for my handouts. Fuck off and explain yourself.
What do you mean? What do I mean? Don't play dumb.
I'm not playing dumb. You can have all the money I have in my wallet. It's like 1,000 only, which is 10 euros in real money. Believe me, I'm not playing.
You only got into this school because Gramps wanted you. It's the only thing that makes sense. I know you didn't have the grades or battling ability to get in any other way.
What do you mean I didn't have the grades? The school was pass and fail system. Remember? Oh, do you have dementia? Did you forget everything from the childhood? Huh? So the garbage isn't just in your hair, it's also your brains. He's not exactly wrong.
Then you got put in the homeroom class of the teacher that bent the rules to get you in here in the first place, and you got exactly the start that you wanted. Then the damn battle team tryouts were rigged in your favor. Everyone just gives you things. You haven't earned a single thing in your life.
He's not exactly wrong. Because of energy? No, because I'm a friendly person. And people like other people who are friendly to them, or empathetic, or good persons, unlike you. Well, what do you want me to do when someone wants to give me something? Just turn them down? Say no?
Yeah.
But they are going to be offended. Look, if someone gives me a gift, and I might say, oh, this is too much, but I'll take it. I'll take the gift because they have spent some time thinking of a good present to give me, right? So it's for me, it's not for them or someone else. So it's good manners to accept the gift and thank the gift giver and give him or her a hug or something like that. The other choice you're saying, that I would say, no, I don't want your gift. You can try to softly refuse it, but it means all the work and time put to the gift is going to waste. And I don't think that's the correct answer, to be honest. So this is my genuine answer, Garbage here. So I hope you understand. You wouldn't refuse your birthday gifts either, right? What? Did you not realize you could do that? Yeah, I also realize I could right now punch you in the face, but I don't do it, because it's not good manners. You fucking idiot. I'm not gonna turn down other people's kindness just to make you feel like your situation is more fair. Ah. That is very well said, Red. Very much more articulate and to the point. Very well, very well said. Course you're not, because you don't give a damn what's fair or not, do you? Didn't you listen to anything I said? Blue, we are equal. I don't think I'm better than you, except in people skills. Don't you dare say we're equal. I train harder, I study harder, I battle harder. You just coast along on other losers' handouts, and that means that I'm better than you. Hey. Come on now. What is this with your fucking inferiority complex here? Can't we just compromise that we are equal, and that's not good enough? You are better than me at some areas, and I'm better than you at some areas, so that means approximately we're equal. How about that? We all have our strengths and weaknesses. I don't think that's such a hard concept for you to understand, since you passed high school, right? Let's not do garbage here, but whatever. And that's another thing, the goddamn nickname. My name is Blue. Blue Oak. Emphasis on the blue, de-emphasize oak. You ruined any possibility I had of having friendship paletta with everyone calling me Garbage here all the time, because of course they would follow the leader and just copy whatever you were doing. What? I don't think that happened. This is not what happened, right? The red told green a different story. I ruined your friends? You ruined me! I went 4 years in high school without anyone even wanting to look at me. Yeah, exactly. This is what he said to green. Yeah, Blue, your historiography is dishonest. Or you have a dementia. Yeah, and I thought maybe you would have learned your lesson then, huh? What? What the fuck are you talking about? I learned your lesson when? On what? What lesson? This makes absolutely no sense. Okay, I'm having second doubts. Why did I choose Blue's scene? I was hoping to get some more information about her background, but okay. Thank you, Red. My reaction exactly. What fucking lesson? Do you want to get piece of me? Huh? Let's fight. Let's fight in real life with our fists. Come on, go. You can't push me around forever. When did I push you around? What the fuck is this? This is some fucking alternate universe you have concocted in your head where you are prosecuted. Always. I haven't done anything to you. Okay, I gave you this stupid nickname, but whatever, it's fair. Because you call me a loser. And you call yourself a better trainer. And so on, you know. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I was not the bully. I did not push you around. Yeah, exactly. God damn it, you're the master of gaslighting here. Are you? Yeah, you are doing this
gaslighting and victim blaming guy thing here. That's why, Blue, we will never get a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever. Oh yeah? Well, whenever I was trying to get Gramps' attention, who was always there to get in my way? He was like the only adult in Pallet Town I knew personally. I was a literal child. It was his responsibility to make sure he was paying attention to you. What the fuck? You cannot blame me for the mistakes that your parents or whatever grandparents did. I'm not sure where your parents are, if that's Gramps, or they're not present. Okay, but whatever. I'm not blaming my childhood friends when my father gave some attention to them and say that they ruined my life. No. And also, Reddy, there's also another adult, that's your mom. And the I Love Technology guy in Pallet Town also, but that's in the games. Ha! So you admit that Gramps ignored me? Well, duh. So what, does it mean that you won the argument? No. Look, what was the fucking argument here? When I was trying to get Gramps' attention, who was always there to get in my way? Your argument here is that I somehow on purpose broke your family ties with your grandpa, which is bullshit. He did himself, or you did it yourself. I don't know what happened. But just visiting you and just talking to your grandfather, is it fucking illegal? Or it isn't away from your bond? You are with your grandfather like almost 24 hours per day. And if I'm just visiting, it's just a day, hour or two or whatever. Grow up, Blue. Yes, of course he did, and that was super unfair, but that wasn't my fault. And we are both adults now, so we need to just get over it. And why are you talking to me about it? Talk to your grandfather. Actually, this is the first time I have seen Blue sad. Huh. Maybe this was all worth it, if he gets sad. Talk to your grandfather, Blue. I'm not the person you should be talking to about your grandfather's mistakes on raising you. Okay, I can see if he neglected you, you would end up like this. You have these personality flaws because of it. Okay, I get it. But direct your negative feelings toward him and tell him how you feel. I don't think Fresh Oak knows why you are like this, Blue. Oh, sure, you just want me to forget the years of being shoved in the shadows while everyone sucks your dick. Okay, I'm going to ignore what you said and repeat that you should talk to your grandfather. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to be getting over that anytime soon. Why don't you get over losing on your friends and blaming me for it, huh? Yeah, this is a kind of waste of time. I agree partially with Red, but in the end this was an interesting discussion, and I do not regret having this discussion because it gave me some insight on Blue. And we saw Blue sad for a moment. What are you even doing out here? What do you think? Picking daisies? I'm training, obviously. Aren't Pokémon here at way too low a level for you? It's typical you'd say something like that. I'm doused in max repel right now. You know what it means? Huh? Only the strongest Pokémon make their way here. Pokémon at my level. You give a quick sniff. The air does smell vaguely of Haxor's body spray. Mega Ampere on your shoulders holding his nose with two paws. Yeah? Okay. I guess that makes sense. I guess the only reason you don't already have a level 100 Pidgeot is because you couldn't get max repels back in Pallet Town. Gah!
I could have had that delivered if I had any pocket money. But Gramps didn't give Season an allowance, and he only barely remembered holidays when I at least had an excuse to ask him for money. And unlike you, I have some goddamn pride, so I wasn't going about to beg Daisy for money from her job in Viridian. You know, Sis and I were snowed in one day. We literally could not get out of the front door. We had barely any food in the house, the phone lines weren't working, we didn't have mobiles. Gramps was still in his damn lab, working through the night. Yeah, I do remember that. Wait a second. If you're snowed in, isn't there like traffic institution which is responsible for getting the snow out of the driveway? So I guess that was temporary, or there's a crisis, so it couldn't be done so easily or so fast. Anyway, you remember when it was due? Snowfall Day, right? December 25th. Oh, the Christmas. Well, at least you remember that. Yeah, Christmas. While every other kid was opening presents or roasting chestnuts on the fire, Daisy and I were shivering in our house, starving, trying not to freeze to death. I believe you are being a little bit over-dramatic here. You were not on the verge of death, right? Do you remember what happened around noon, though? Tish! Mega Ampere and I finally dug through the pile of snow until we got to your window. You scratched the glass! Yeah. We opened the window and came into your house. I brought out a bag of chestnuts. Then Mega Ampere used his electricity to start the fire, and we all had an awesome snowfall day. Yeah, well... What happened? We were friends in garbage here. And how do you start a fire with Pikachu? You can get electrical current. Oh, I get it. You take a wire and put the ends of the wire on Pikachu's cheeks. Then when you drive an electric current through the wire, the metal starts to glow because of the heat, and then you put this copper wire, which is already at like 1000 degrees or so, on some pieces of paper. Then the papers will then start burning, and then you put these burning papers on the fireplace with the logs and so on. Yeah, okay, I get it. Were we? We were. Come on now. When we were kids, we were friends. This I believe. What? What do you mean? Whatever! If you're too slow to figure it out, I'm not going to explain it for you. Look, Blue, if we hung out and we had fun together, I believe, by the fucking definition of word friend, which I can check out from Merriam-Webster dictionary if you don't believe me, we are friends, by definition. At least we were. Whatever, I'm busy. If you're not here to help me out, then you just can get lost. Help you out? Why would I help you out on anything after this bullshit you told me? Huh? Train, dumbass! You're a loser, but at least you know how to battle. Thanks for the show of support. Well, are we training or not? Try asking nicely, then I'll say yes. Just be straight with me. When you're asking me to train like this, you realize you're asking me to stick around, right? You're asking me to spend time with you. You are aware of that, right? Psh, you wish. I'm offering my time to you because it'd be seriously pathetic to have my rival be lagging so far behind me all the time. Uh-huh. Okay. Whatever. Let's do it. Do I get XP actually? Oh, we actually do get XP. Nice. Mega Ampere is level 13. Level cap is 50. Let's see. Swablu. We should get normal type classes. And fighting type classes. Yeah. Ha! Did you see that? My Pidgeotto totally rocks. Damn.
We were both training pretty much the same way, but I can tell that Garbage Hair's Pokemon pulled way ahead. Well, it's no surprise. You've been training that Pidgey ever since we were kids. What? Do you remember when we got our starters? Yeah, I got Mega Ampere and he... That's when I realized that life wasn't fair. That's when I realized I had to fight harder than anyone else to get what I deserved at age of 10, which is the lower limit of Pokemon training. Huh? What do you mean? What? You really never put 2 and 2 together? God, you really are slow. Enlighten me, you piece of shit, wise one. Oh, fount of knowledge. What? Fount? What is fount? Okay, note to self. Check the dictionary. What is fount? Listen up, blockhead. Yeah, okay, this is creative. You call me loser, then blockhead. My grandpa gave you a Pikachu, which is a rare electric type Pokemon that can all be captured in Viridia Forest and a power plant. And he gave me a Pidgey, which is a dirt common flying type you can catch by taking a couple steps outside the pallet fence. Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right. You think you're making some kind of statement by using your Pikachu in the battlefield because Pikachu's so weak or whatever? I'd be lucky to have a Pikachu. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it must feel bad. What? I said I'm sorry because you feel bad about it. And it's right to feel bad that your grandfather played favorite there. Huh, I just said I was sorry about, well, how about your grandpa treats you? Regardless how much he brought it onto himself, Professor Oak had the responsibility to be the adult in the room. Don't say that! Don't apologize for other people, dumbass! Okay, I'm a loser, blockhead, a dumbass. Right. Well, okay, fine, I'll take it back. Gramps has a lot to apologize for. You do too. But neither of you are getting off by apologizing for what someone else did. Okay. This is going to be dumb. But what do I have to apologize for? That's a good point. We haven't done anything to you. You can start apologizing for coming up with that dumbass nickname and bringing it back up at Kobukan. Well, okay. Okay, that was kind of dickish move for me. Yeah, so yeah, okay, I get it. You know what? All right, fine, I'll do that. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't. Wait, what? I'm sorry for calling your names when I was like 7, and I'm sorry for bringing it back up here. That was childish. You don't mean that. I don't have a webcam here, but believe me, I'm face-palming right now. God damn it, Blue, you are an exceedingly difficult person to talk to. Haven't you realized why you don't have any friends? And Jared doesn't count. I meant what I said. Blue? So I stopped calling you garbage here, then fine. But I meant what I said. Fuck you. Oh my god, Blue, why are you so stubborn? You're determined to never be happy. It's not my fault that everyone who should be on my side thinks kicking me down is the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. What? My own grandpa, my only living adult relative, spent more time in his lab than he did with you, and more time with you than he did with me. Okay, we cannot blame Professor Oak doing his research a lot. That's a life researcher that they have to neglect sometimes, the family. But it doesn't excuse
playing favorites on me instead of you. So that's correct. Daisy had to get a job at 14 just to support us. Passing out free potions was to random people who walked in and out of town. This is a nice reference, since in original Pokémon Red and Blue you can get a free potion from Route 1 if I remember correctly. That's nice. But it wasn't Daisy. Unless a sprite might have been same as Daisy's, I'm not sure. And second thing, why didn't Professor Oak support you guys? I'm confused, because wasn't he your legal guardian? And if you're a professor, you have a huge salary. I mean, come on. I don't think you are telling us the truth here. That I think he actually supported you monetarily, somewhat. But And then my so-called best friend decided that gathering the world's biggest friend group was more important than seeing if I was doing okay. Blue, I was 14. I had no way of knowing if you were doing okay unless you told me, and you just got angry. If you weren't terrified of showing even a tiny bit of vulnerability to your friend, then maybe I could have helped you. My voice is started to get strained because all this yelling here. Whatever, I've wasted enough time here. Blue. What? Do you want to be friends again? We can make it happen, it's that easy. Oh, shove off. It's possible. This reminds me of my best friend actually on the elementary school. We got into a disagreement, to say it lightly, and then we, for like 1 year, we were hostile to each other. Very hostile. And on a day, like 10 months or almost a year after the initial breakup, so to speak, happened, we met at the basement level of the school. This I remember very well. It was before the home economy class. It was me, him, and a couple of our mutual friends, and we were just talking casually that it's a shame that we're not friends anymore, and we just basically decided, well, maybe we could be friends still, right? If I apologize and he apologizes, and we shake hands, let's see, we'll be friends again. And then we did. We decided, let's not do this silly hostility anymore. Let's be friends. And ever since that day, 24 years ago, we are still friends, and we are still our best friends. So this kind of happened. So Blue, I would like to do the same thing which I did when I was 13 years old, to try to fix our friendship. And I say this genuinely. Let's try it. I can tell he's hurt that he does want to be friends again, but he's not willing to open the door even a centimeter. This is a problem. But I've done everything I can, right? I mean, all that stuff he's blaming me for, none of this, it was really my fault, right? Blue, you are a second-rate trader, and I'll never be caught dead being friends with you ever again, but we can hang out. That's the equivalent of being friends, okay? I was serious when I said I'd miss my favorite stooge when I was taking my place above the champions of the world. If you have even one skill, it's that you're a good listener. That is true. You are correct. And you gave me a compliment. Nice. And God knows you like to talk. And for some reason, when I tell people I'm the best trainer in Kobukan, no one takes me seriously. You know what's the reason for that? If you are the best, you don't have to announce it. Everyone will know. Nobody says they are best in physics. They will know because they have list of Nobel Prizes. Oh, I mean Nobel Prize and other prizes, and they have a job at top university, and they have papers which have thousands of references. That's the way to announce you're the best. You don't say, "Hey, I am the best guy ever." Anyone could say that. You and Johnny might be the only people in this school who actually get it, and for you it's just because I keep beating your ass. Yeah, you won me once. Fuck off, dog. I'm honored. So yeah, if you just want to hang around me and think me talk about how great I am, then I won't kick you away. Maybe you'll actually learn something. Maybe I will. Okay, I'm evolved rivaled listener. Hanging out with Blue will convey flying dragon XP. Okay, good. Oh jeez, that was exhausting. I have to stop right now, and my vocal cords are also very exhausted. Okay, it was nice to have this tete-a-tete with Blue. So I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.